Okay, folks, we're going to try to record a 5-minute game that I played on the internet. Okay, I'm playing the white pieces against solid master from France, Guides. I think that he's a math teacher. Anyway, okay, we're playing the Sicilian. The guy's pretty tough. Take him out of book with queen c7. Gain a little time. He plays a non-theoretical move, g3. Okay, here I normally go into some kind of transpositional line. We're going to go into a g3, Scheveningen or classical. It's all pretty solid for black. And the move order is kind of important though. But usually the guys who play this, they probably don't play g3 against the main lines. So they're not really in a position of comfort. Now d4 is critical. Okay, cd knight now. Now I have to be careful, but this actually goes into a line I play. So if knight b5, now queen b8. White's going to play for bishop f4 or bishop g5. But this is theory. And I've had okay results with black. I think maybe Strupovsky or Serbian IM played bishop g5 against me. And you take on f6 and play queen h5. And I think that's pretty dangerous positionally. The way this guy is playing, it's not really something that's going to create a lot of problems for black. I think that I can do almost anything here. Now he doesn't, he'd like to play a5, but he can't. And bishop's not well placed on f4. That's going to have to move again. Okay, then my knight will have to move again. We can live with that. Now, I don't think he has any threats of yet. We can complete our development and wait for further developments. H3, okay, preparatory move. Now we have to make some decisions. I think this is a good universal move. Getting off the long diagonal and getting the rook to the half-open file. We're a little ahead on time, nothing significant. Rook d2 is a really kind of robotic-looking move. My inclination here is to play rook f d8, bishop e8. I'm afraid that might be a little too convenient for white. Maybe I should throw some kind of monkey wrench in there. It seems like I'm kind of helping him a little bit, but still my position is just rock solid. Now g4, and I have some decisions to make. My knight can just go back to d7 actually, so I'm not real worried about that. He can play bishop takes e5. I don't think that's good. And actually, now I'm threatening bishop takes a4. Should win a pawn. I guess he can do rook d4. Doesn't really. Maybe I have rook takes c3 at some point. That looks like a good exchange sack. Pick up a pawn on a4. His structure is messed up. Okay, now f4 is the problem. So I really have to be prepared for that. And I think this is a good disruptive moment to make the exchange sack. And of course we've got a couple different ways to take this. This looks reasonable. Then try to use the c4 square for my pieces. Should just be able to prepare it with some preparatory move, queen a5. Well, I have to be careful because he's gonna play f4 at some point, and I want my knight to go to c4, and I can't put my queen on c6, so maybe bishop b5 here. That's a good move. Now it starts to look really good for black. Got a fork. All our pieces are okay. The queen on a4. It's pretty good actually. Threatening the pawn on c2. Time's equal. Maybe has e5 at some moment though. I have to watch out for that. He could try it right away. Of course, if he does it that way, I can just take with a knight and play. It's okay. I mean, he can have my b pawn. I don't care about that. Plays this move instead, which is pretty weird. I think he's just getting short of time. I can grab a pawn, but it looks a little less dangerous to play queen a5. And he's not taken the pawn on b7 yet. It is a little bit iffy. Now he allowed just his fork, and that's probably resigns. Okay, let's see how this video turned out.